Alright, so hi guys, again my name is Celine and welcome back to my channel. So now I'm going to talk about my 6 tips to survive graduate school for beginners. Like what I've mentioned in my about, or if you're going to check my about in my YouTube channel, you're going to see there that I actually have a blog. So and what I'm just going to do is just to actually tell you what I've written in my blog and going in depth details about the tips. Okay, so now let's go to it one by one. So the first tip that I can give you when you're on your first day or you're about to enroll in a graduate school is first be prepared. So unlike the usual things that buy your books or buy school stuffs or buy a lot of things that is related to going to grad school, what I'm going to say or what I'm going to advise is that be prepared. First is if you're about to enroll or if you're already enrolled, go and check out the subjects and then who are these professors. So in here you can first search the subject, what are the coverages, what are the things that you should know before having your first day. The second would be the professors. So know the professor, know exactly where they are connected, what field they are really good at or their specialties. And next would be asking previous students about the professor and how that professor teaches in the class. So like what I did, I have this classmate in my undergraduate school, yes, in my undergraduate studies, and then what I did was just ask questions about the professor that I'm going to. So she's also going to the same graduate school, so I just asked things about the professor. So what does the professor like? What are the things that the professor would like you to bring on the first day? What would be the best approach to talk to the professor, and what would be the things that you should do during the class? So that would be the first tip that I can give to you for the graduate school. Again, that's be prepared. The second one would be the dream team. So the dream team, what I'm talking about this is once you already started graduate school or before starting graduate school, I do suggest that you have your own dream team. So the dream team that I'm talking about here is these are the group of people that are also going to graduate school and having the same sentiments that you have. So for example, if this is your first day in graduate school, who are the people having their first day as well? So you can share your sentiments with them. If you are on the same class, you can share your files with them. You can give them inputs, or you can also ask for announcements if ever. And they are the ones who can actually help you throughout your graduate studies. And I'm not telling you to have the big ones or the small ones. An average size or any size would do, but just make sure that you still have contacts with them because they know the announcements, the professors, who are the professors, the next professors that you should take for this next semester. And then the third would be the up your game. So while now you're starting graduate school and the classes will start, I do suggest that for you to up your game. What do I mean by upping up your game? Upping up your game is by being proactive. Proactive, so it means that once you saw the syllabus or once you saw the topic or the subject that you're going to search on hand, what are the things to be discussed during the classes? Or yes, you can search online, so just scan what will be the topics that will be talked about throughout the semester. And then next would be by being proactive. So like me, I'm actually on I'm on the industrial and organizational cluster. So what could I do was basically in our class, usually we share our insights or our experiences in class and how we are going to relate that in the lesson. So what I do is of course recite and share my insights of how I experience things in the real world and how I'm going to adapt it in the graduate school. Alright, so there are a lot of dogs. Okay, the fourth would be don't balance your time balance your life. Actually, John Maxwell once quoted that we can actually balance our time, but we can balance our life. So being a full-time employee and being a student at the same time would be hard. So I do suggest that you balance your life. So have your schedule, make sure that all of your schedules will meet, and make sure that it would be smart. So meaning it would be specific, measurable, attainable. I forgot the R. Let me just go that at the comment section or the description later, and time bound. So make sure, and R is the realistic. So make sure that if you're going to have your or plot your or organize your schedule, just make sure that that everything should be attainable. So balance everything. Make sure that you have time to study, to rest, and to go to work on time. All right, and the last would be, oh, no, it's not the last, but the fifth one would be seek guidance and advice. So for me to seek guidance and advice, what I really usually do is I have this community every Sunday and I attend with them. So what I do is to ask advice and guidance with them, especially if my problem would be about balancing my time or balancing my life, spiritual, and many more. Seek advice and guidance. So you can seek guidance and advice from your parents, from your community, from your friends, and make sure that you also make time with them. Don't just go with them and just go to them and then ask everything out of nowhere, and then you don't show any time. Just show when you need something. And then of course this one would be the last. So the last one would be enjoy. Okay, I know being a full-time student and being a full-time student and also employee would be hard. So don't forget to enjoy it. Graduate school is such an amazing place for you to enjoy, and just to make sure that even though the things are really hard, just to make sure that this is just a part of the process, and enjoying the process is really the rewarding part. Even though the success or at the end point of time, the success is just a part of it. A huge part of it. Just enjoy the process. So that would be, actually it's 6. So that's my 6 tips to survive graduate school for beginners. So just to make sure, if you wanted to know more about it, just visit my blog. So I'm actually looking forward to write more. That's originally what I have first before having this blog. So thank you very much again. If you like it, please do thumbs up. If you have any comments and suggestions, please do a comment below. And also, if you wanted to be part of my community of what I am actually building right now, or to know more about me, what I do, you can just subscribe to my channel. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again next time to my next vlog, because I have a vlog and a vlog. Thank you. Bye. See ya.